What is up, friends? Welcome to my channel, Collecting is Fun, where I show you that collecting is fun. In this one, I am going to be reviewing something that I've had for quite some time. I just forgot about her, honestly. And it would have been a good idea to do a video during the time of Hallows Eve, All Hallows Eve. But yeah, I wasn't thinking about any of that. So I'm just going to go ahead and get this out the way because I saw her and I was like, you know what? I'm going to need to take her out this packaging and keep the card, of course, and then file the card somewhere and put her in my collection. So I'm going to do this. Hallows Eve. I forgot when this figure came out, man. It was, early, like last year, maybe? Not early last year. It was sometime last year, I believe this thing came out. Anyway, you can find this thing. It's readily available. It's not like it's hard to find at all. Let me show you the barcode. You can find the thing on Amazon. There's the barcode there. You can find it on GameStop, I believe, Target, Walmart, whatever. It's not even that much, okay? It's like 19 something. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing gets re-released at some point in time. You know, it's just, I don't know. I don't know if anybody was really trying to find this thing, if it was really sought after, any of that nature. And I don't know too much about this character. I saw that, well, she looked cool. And at the time, I was trying to get more women characters for my Marvel collection or Spider-Man, whatever. And she's part of Spider-Man because her and Ben Reilly used to be a thing. They were a serious thing, like a crazy, ridiculous thing. And I never read the story, but I was reading up on her, and it was crazy things that her and Ben Reilly were doing. I'm talking about, her name is, what's her name? Well, I'll get to her name in a minute. But her and Ben Reilly, they went into this whole thing where, well, first off, she was very abused by her father. And she ended up killing her father, murdering him. And she basically, like, took on, like, Ben Reilly was doing some crazy thing. He was, like, trying to come up with a teleporter or something like that. So he joined up with Madeline Pryor, who was like the ruler of Limbo, something of that nature, man. Dude, what, it was crazy. And then this girl, like these masks, she was able to get some mask that was like powered by the magic finger of Sim. It's a guy named Sim. I don't know who that is, but I was looking at him. Looks like he's something from the underworld of some sort. It would just like look crazy stuff that Ben Reilly and her name is Janine, but on the back it shows you that her name is Janine Godby, but there's another name that she is going by, or she did go by, but Janine is the most popular one. Anyway, it's some crazy things going on. We're going to take her out the packaging, talk a little bit more about these masks, and see what kind of fun we can have with Hallows Eve. Let's do this. And here we are with Janine Godby out of the card packaging. She also goes by the name of, what is this? Elizabeth Tyne. She goes by the name of Franken Eve. Interesting. Mary Bailey. Sarah Porter. And yeah, I don't know why, really. Like I said, I didn't read into this why Ben Reilly thought that she was such a good match for him. They were crazy. So Ben Reilly was going some things. Like I said, he was creating a transporter, a transportation device, not a teleporter. I guess it would teleport you too, but a transportation device to Limbo. Why? I don't know. Dude's a clone. Dude's got some things going on. Him and Kane got something to talk about, some things to talk about, and it's just, look, him, the Jackal, whatever, they got some things happening. And Ben, he's got his own situation. But she likes him for who he is. He's like, hey, you're a clone. Oh, it's okay. I murdered my father. It's all right. I think she did some time too and came back. What, bruh? It was a ridiculous situation, man. What I read anyway. But yeah, she teamed up with Madeline Pryor and she got this mask or this bag right here. This bag right here is like a magic bag that allows her to pull out all these different masks. So these masks give her the properties of whatever this thing is. So I guess it's a vampire mask. So I don't know. It gives her like a male mask too. So like if she puts this on, it gives her the power of a vampire to suck blood or fly or I don't know, fade from the shadows. I don't know. And then it's this thing here, this Oni demon mask. Again, another male mask. So, like, what are you doing with this? You can't even put these on her face. You can't do that. It doesn't fit. I mean, I'll try it and see what happens. See if it does fit. And if it does, okay, cool. But we'll try it out and see what happens. But yes, she has like various different masks, man. Like, it's like I said, Mary Poppins bag where she just pulls things out and just keeps on coming. It's like certain masks that she got a hold on where she had like a werewolf mask and she put that on and she had like the powers of a werewolf or could turn into a werewolf or what have you. Kaiju mask, mummy mask, a Spider-Man mask where she got the powers of Spider-Man. Mask to curse them, mask to bleed them, mask to splinter bone. Bruh, it's crazy what she got going on here. So she's not nobody to really play with. But if you wanted somebody on your side, if you wanted a girlfriend that was going to be a ride or die, the attitude, I'm just saying the attitude that she has, maybe not her, but the attitude that she has is what you want. Because she's like, what you going through, I'm going through. We're going to do this together. I got you, baby. And that's how she was with Ben, or is. I think like it's a story where she's like trying to find Ben or something of that nature. Either way, she's a ride or die chick for Ben Reilly. And that you can't really fault her for that. She found somebody and she's willing to fight for him. So kudos to Elizabeth, a.k.a. Janine Godby. But anyway, let's take a look at this figure and see what we got going on with her. As you see, this is a good Marvel Legends release here because it comes with all these different features. It comes with 3 sets of hands, man. When's the last time you saw that for a Marvel Legends figure? Like that new Jean Grey, what does she come with? 2 sets of hands, maybe? She comes with these, which we've seen before. Look like something you've seen on Storm. Or maybe, what's her name? Jubilee, maybe. Right? So you can probably put her hands together looking like she's thinking or something, putting her hands together like that. I don't know. Find somebody who has another hand like looks like this, and this is kind of unique, you know. Kind of just she's just sitting there like, what you say about my man? And then she's got the 2 fist hands. Cool, right? Something we've seen before. Nice petite fist hands for the women. She's got these 2 item holding hands, and the 2 masks I just showed you. Now she has this bag. Of course, you can pop her head off. And what is that? Why do we have holes in her back? Whose body is this reuse of? And it comes off her like so easily. Wow, because she's such a thin character. So there it is. The bag is gone off of her. And this just, what? All right, this is really easy. Okay. Like a scarf that just, all right, you can get derobed really easily. I don't know about that one. You can, okay, she can pop her head off and put another woman's head on. Okay. That's interesting. But the articulation is pretty much the same that we've seen before. Let me wake her up a bit. Ooh, got the bicep swivel. Thank you. Double jointed. Boom, boom. Put her hand behind her head. There you go. Ooh, hold up. Wait a minute. Wake up now. No stress marks, please. Thank you. Sweet. Thigh cut. Double jointed knees. Pop. There we go. Of course, the pivot and with the foot. Articulation is minimal. Right there. Look at that. What is that? I can't do anything with that. Backwards? Of course. Sure. Stretching, right? But can't do much forward. Is that a drop down? It's not a drop down. It's stuck right there. So wake this other leg up. Uh-oh. Stress mark. See that? Stress mark. Don't like it. Don't like that one bit. So let's try to. Oh, wow. Got to heat this boy up. Heat her up. Maybe not even care right now. Let's just try it out. We can get another one. Ooh, that was dangerous. See that? Stress mark. That is not what you want. Stress mark. See that? But when you wake it up, you'll be all right. So hard part's over. We're done. She's a figure for whatever now. Ready to pose and however you want to need to pose her. And she can pretty much, like I said, this small body, you can pretty much do almost whatever you want with the small body. Splits, small frame like this. I mean, look, it's whatever. Generic body that they repainted over and over again. to make her look like this character here. So it's fine. I'm not, it's a good body. It's a good woman body. So it's all good. But this bag is cool. And the fact that she's so frail, so slim, so you can just have the bag on like this, whatever side you want it to be on. Okay, whatever. Look, I just want it to stay on. So I guess you'll definitely have to make sure this stays on, which is definitely weird. I wonder what Mary Jane would look like with this head on. I'll try and see if I can put Mary Jane's head on this. Iron Spider Mary. Let's see if we can do that. But that's pretty cool. You got, of course, line it up with the pumpkins there. And try again. Keeping the bag on. See, I guess do it that way. So, yeah, at least that can help hold it. That's really all you can do. All right, let's take this item holding hand. I guess let's put a mask in there. There it is. She's holding a mask, ready to threaten you with whatever mask she's holding. Like, you come closer, and I will put this mask on, and I will haunt your dreams. I guess. I don't know, man. I really don't know what to do with this figure. I mean, like I said, it was just an addition to add to my women figures, which you definitely need. You need that. You just can't have a bunch of men. No sausage fest here. You just can't have a bunch of women. You got to have men and women. And the fact that she was in cahoots and connected with Ben Reilly, I was like, okay, cool. All right, so let's see what we can do here. Let's go ahead and try. I want to take this off too, because this is, okay, hold on. That's another thing we got to wake up. Ooh, put this in as the typical hand that you would have from Madeline Pryor, Storm, Jean Grey. They all had that hand once upon a time. Now let's see what happens if I can try to put someone else's head on her. Stay tuned. All right, so you can take her head off, of course, but you see her head is like in this hood. So if you ever wanted to like squeeze her head out of this hood for customizing, like her hair is already in there. You cannot put the mask on her face because of this hood. But if you want to like somehow squeeze her head out of here, heat this thing up, squeeze her head out, and have her without the hood, you could. So that's unique. But yes, she has the kind of head and ball point or ball joint to where you can put anybody's head on this thing. So there's Mary Jane. And maybe she has a Mary Jane mask. And that's why she looks like that. Let's take this off because this is... No. Let's do this right here. Put this one on, which is so weird. So she has this vampire head mask, blah, blah, blah. All right. Vlad the Impaler mask, whatever. And there's Mary Jane. Ready to do something for her man. So that's it. Mary Jane dressed like it was a prank. That's what happened. Mary Jane dressed like Janine Hallows Eve on All Hallows Eve or Halloween to mess with Peter Parker. That's what happened. Yeah. So there we go. We'll say that. That's what she did, and she went to the costume party looking like this. And she pulled it off because why not? Mary Jane, you sly minx, you. All right? But not just Mary Jane. You can have... Never mind, that was a bust. I was going to say you can have CoverGirl, but you can't. Because CoverGirl doesn't have... The hole's not for her. So, my bad. That was... Dang. I thought I had something. Should have tried that out before I did it. But whatever. I was doing everything on the fly. But all right, let's put her head back on. Bah. There you go. So, Janine is back on her body. Mary Jane did look good for a time, but we'll just let her stay like that. Was she? No, she would not look good on Mary Jane's body. The gold arms don't match at all. So we'll leave it like that. All right. Well, I think we're done with this one because there you have it. I mean, she's a cool body. We've seen this before. The hands we've seen before, but these hands, we've never seen these before. And like I said, these things do not fit on anyone's face. I'm trying to find somebody that I could possibly try this on But every woman's face that I have right now, or head, has the hair in the way. So I can't really do that. Or something is obstructing. And yeah, these masks are just not meant to go on anyone's face. They're not. It's just too small. Matter of fact, here's CoverGirl. And there it is. See that? But if you were to have maybe her hand like this, and you kind of just bring it up close to her face like that, with the double jointed arms, let's bring it up close, and she is just kind of saying guess who type deal. Maybe she's at a party and she does something like this. Guess who's behind the mask? Hold on, I know what I'm doing. Yeah, there you go. Guess who? And so she has this on. That's a good one. I like that. That's a good pose. So there's Madeline. Well, I was about to say Madeline Pryor. There's Janine. Janine Godby. All right, we did it. That's it. She is finally out of the packaging. She has finally been christened to be in my collection now. What you think? You like her? You think she's worthy to be in your collection? I wish the bag could open so I could put this mask in, but now I got to keep track of the mask and the hands. So, all right. Well, let me know what you feel. What you think about this particular figure. Do you have her? Do you even care at all about her? Or what? Is this bag a reuse too? Is this like, I don't know. This bag might be a reuse for somebody. Peter Parker's or somebody. I don't know. Green Goblin? Whatever. It's a bag of reuse. That's all we know it is. We don't care. It's a bag of reuse. But she looks good. Reuse is fine as long as you do well with the reuse. And she looks good. I'm cool with it. So that is it. Thank you for watching the video. I appreciate you stopping by. I'll have some more some point in time. You know, slowing down as things are getting on discount. But the things that are on discount are stuff that I have or stuff that I really don't want at the moment. But I may get that other G.I. Joe with the Scorpion. That thing is on discount, I believe. No, it's not on discount, excuse me. But I have a way to get it for a lower price. But I'll just wait and see what happens. See what else gets discounted, because that might be next before, I don't know, during Black Friday or before Christmas or whatever. But anyway, have fun collecting, people, because collecting is fun. Later days. Sing.